Good morning, students. Welcome you to the physical science class. Let's recall what we have learnt earlier. How the matter is composed? Yes, good. The matter is composed of smaller particles such as atom, molecules, or ions. What are ions? Excellent. Ions are atoms or group of atoms having a positive or negative charge. Who devised the present system for determining symbols of the elements? Superb. The scientist Berzelius. What are elements? A element is a chemical substance consisting of atoms having the same number of protons in the atomic nuclei. There are 118 elements have been identified, of which the first 98 occur naturally on Earth and other 20 are artificially made. Elements are classified into metals, non-metals and metalloids based on their properties. What are metals? Metals are substances which are usually hard, lustrous, malleable, ductile, sonorous and good conductors of heat and electricity. Some examples of metals are gold, silver, platinum, iron, copper, sodium, potassium, aluminium, calcium and mercury. Now we are going to learn the physical properties of metals. Physical state. Metals are solids at room temperature except mercury. Mercury is liquid at room temperature. Elements such as cesium, rubidium, francium and gallium become liquid at or just above room temperature. Hardness. Most metals are hard. However, metals such as sodium and potassium are so soft that they can be cut with a knife. Osmium is so hard that it can scratch glass. Luster. Luster means shining. All metals are shiny except calcium. The typical shine of metals is called metallic luster. Gold, silver and platinum are lustrous metals and are used in making jewelry. Density. Density means mass per unit volume of a substance. Most metals have high density. However, sodium and potassium have low density and float on water. Melting point and boiling point. Metals in general have high melting point and boiling point except sodium, potassium, mercury and gallium. Tensile strength. Tensile strength means the capacity to withstand strain without breaking. Most metals have high tensile strength except zinc, arsenic and antimony. So that metals can take heavy loads without breaking. Iron metal uses tensile strength property for the construction of railway tracks. Malleability. Metals can be beaten into thin sheets except sodium, potassium and calcium. The property by which metals can be beaten into thin sheets is called malleability. Examples for this type of metals are gold, silver, tin and aluminium. Aluminium makes use of malleability property to transform into silvery foils. Ductility. Metals can be drawn into thin wires except sodium, potassium and calcium. Copper and aluminum metals can be converted into thin wires. The property by which metals can be drawn into thin wires is called ductility. Conductivity. Metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. Electrical conductivity. Most metals are good electrical conductors. They allow electric current to pass through them easily. Copper and zinc metals are used to make electrical wires. Silver and copper are very good conductors of electricity. However, bismuth and tungsten are poor conductors. Thermal conductivity. Most metals are good thermal conductors. They allow heat to flow through them easily. Thermal means heat. For example, metals such as aluminium, iron and copper are used to make cooking vessels. Sonorous. On being hit, metals produce sound. Metals that produce a sound when struck are said to be sonorous. This sonorous property is being made used in making temple bells. Uses of metals. Iron. Iron is used for making bridges, engine parts, iron sheet and bars. It is used in making nails, bolts, tools, pipes, machinery and automobile parts. It is also used in the construction of buildings. Iron is also used to manufacture steel. Copper. Copper is a good conductor of electricity. Hence, it is used in electrical wires and cables and also in components of electrical switches. Copper coils are used in electrical motors and transformers. Copper is used for making coins and statue. Silver and gold. They are lustrous metals and are used in making jewelry. They are also used in decorative purposes and photography. Mercury. Mercury is used in thermometers and barometers because of its high density and uniform expansion at different temperature. Aluminium. Aluminium is a good conductor of electricity. Hence, it is used in electrical wires and electric cables as it is a cheaper metal. It is also used in making utensils, aircraft parts, packaging foils and even in paints. Lead. Lead is used in automobile batteries and X-ray machines. It is also used in the manufacture of paints. I will ask you few questions. What is malleability? Good. Metals that can be beaten into thin sheets. This property of metals is called malleability. What is ductility? Superb. Metals can be drawn into thin wires. This property of metals is called ductility. What is sonorous? Very good. On being hit, metals produce a typical sound. Hence, they are said to be sonorous. Let's recap what we have learned today. Elements are classified into metals, nonmetals, and metalloids based on their properties. Physical properties of metals. Physical state. Metals are solid at room temperature. Hardness. Most metals are hard except sodium and potassium. Luster. All metals are shiny except calcium. Density. Metals generally have high density except sodium and potassium. Melting point and boiling point. Metals in general have high melting point and boiling point except sodium, potassium, mercury and gallium. Tensile strength. Metals have the capacity to withstand strain without breaking. Malleability. Metals can be hammered into very thin sheets. Ductility. Metals can be drawn into thin wires. Conductivity. Metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. Sonorous. On being hit, metals produce a typical sound. Uses of metals. Iron. Iron is used for making bridges, engine parts, iron sheet and bars. Copper, making electrical wires, coins and statue. Silver and gold, used in jewelry making. Mercury, used in thermometers and barometers. Aluminium is used in electrical wires, cables and aerospace industries. Lead is used in automobile batteries and X-ray machines. Thank you, students. Thank you for listening.